Hello, tennis fans. Welcome back to The Slice. It's been such a while, and I've missed you. But while we wait for the 2018 season to kick off, I've been doing some thinking and watching, and I've seen some interviews as of late that have made me want to lose my mind. And I'm going to review some of these stupidest interview questions I've ever heard on the tennis circuit and go over just how these people actually managed to get in a press room to ask these questions right here on The Slice. Nowadays on the tour, it seems like whenever a reporter asks a stupid question, the nice tennis players that we have on tour just let them off the hook or just maybe just shake their head. We used to have guys like Andy Roddick who would give him one of these.
I think that you should retire.
Just tell them to retire and walk out. That's what I think that these players should do. They should not put up with the level of incompetence these reporters are showing. So in these next videos, I'm going to show you just what I'm talking about, starting off with Victoria Azarenka. Now, if you notice this shirt I'm wearing, it says The Slice. It's our logo. It's these new Ringer t-shirts that we've ordered in, and they're going to be coming available very soon. So if you want one, DM me on Instagram, and we'll get you hooked up. Very limited quantity, made in Canada, just like me. So first up, we got an interview of Victoria Azarenka, and this question is asked.
Is there any concern about perhaps peaking too early in a tournament, or do you go out to win right from, obviously, from round one?
No.
Yes, Victoria, we were wondering, do you ever get tired of playing so well, or does it ever worry you that you're playing, in fact, too good right now? Do you ever just lose a match in the first round just to keep yourself in check, to make sure you're not playing too well? I don't know where he's going with this question. He kind of loses where he's going as well, because he's like, yeah. And she just goes,
No.
She just kind of shakes her head. She's like, no. Like, there's nowhere to go from that stupid question. I don't know how that comes out from a professional journalist. So next up, Roger Federer gets asked if when he retires, Djokovic is going to have anyone good to play against.
Do you think Djokovic will be as dominant or even more dominant that you have been, having him no great opponents in the future?
So first of all, it's not going to be a good answer, because I think players hate it when they get speculative comparisons made between them and other players and questions about it, because they don't want to talk about that, because it's something that you're just not going to compare yourself to another player, because then they hear your interview and it just seems a little bit conceited. So you can already tell that Federer's not going to be happy about this question. And then he goes on to say,
okay, but you got to be careful how you phrase a question. You don't want to be rude to the other players, because you got to face them. I don't have to face them. I don't ask them stupid questions like that.
Federer, since you're the only player on tour that Djokovic has to play against that's good, do you think that when you retire, he's just going to win every single match? Like, I don't know what kind of question that is. Obviously, there's tons of other players on the tour. And when Djokovic stopped being so dominant after the French Open in 2016, he wasn't losing to Federer and Nadal, because they were both pulled out. So he lost to Wawrinka and he was losing to Murray. So obviously, that's a disrespectful question to everyone on the tour who's not Federer. And Federer realized that, and that's why he reacted like he did. And then he just throws in a little lifeline at the end to him saying,
I think there's a lot of good players on the tour, I'll tell you that.
Just kind of lets him off the hook for asking such a stupid question. But in reality, we know Federer's such a nice guy, but if it was anyone else, he might have got lashed a little bit harder.
I think that you should retire.
Next, we go on to the stupidest thing I've ever heard a reporter say. And this one's about to Rafael Nadal after the Miami tournament, where he lost in the final. And the reporter starts off her question like this.
Hi.
And just with that start, you can already tell it's going to be brutal. She's like, hi, hi, Rafa.
Hi. And Nadal, congratulations on your win. And I would like to know, how do you feel after the game, and if you're ready to give it another try?
I lost, by the way.
He's like, I lost, by the way. Were you there? If I heard that from a reporter, I would have pulled one of these.
I think that you should retire.
Like, did she not watch the match? I don't get it. How did she make her way into the press room? Do they just pick people off the street to do this and just not tell them results of the match, make them guess? Like, people's entire careers are being journalists. They go to school, I'm assuming, to get these jobs at networks where they're journalists, and then they show up at tennis events and ask these questions. This is who we're paying to ask questions at these tournaments. Why aren't people like me there? Why aren't you guys there? I'm sure millions of people around the world would do a much better job than people like this woman. But you can see Rafael Nadal's answer.
Yeah, I know, but it's a win anyway.
Good. I think I have been playing well during the whole event.
I love how she like doubles down on her mistake there. He goes, I actually lost, by the way. She's like, no, yeah, I know, but every loss is a win. And he just goes, no, he's like doesn't understand. He just shakes his head. I love that. But that is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And that's what we call reporter fails. And that is why I started the slice, is because I want to get in those rooms so we can ask real questions to the players, not stupid questions like these ones we've just reviewed. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like that, subscribe below and go to the website, theslicetennis.com, and read our articles. We got lots of great articles from Paris now, Argentina, not Mexico, India, Canada, the States. And if you want to write for us, send us an email and tell us why you think you should be a contributor. But thanks for watching again, and see you in the new year.